My
Oh
voice
man.
back. It's lit now. I got my voice back.
Um, I will have to start the show this way. The only way I can start my show by talking to you is this by saying condolences to your mom first. So I got to make sure I get that out the way, right?
Thank
And
you.
I got to tell you, and I told Jazz this, right? And I was telling other media niggas this on a low. I said, bro, I don't know already the rap though, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know where he was at mentally. You feel
Right.
me? And a couple
Right.
of tweets I seen, I hit you like, baby, condolences to you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And you took all that energy and you displayed 3 rounds of fire. Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. You my baby. I love you to death, but I ain't know. I wasn't expecting this. Was there a
Right.
part of
Right.
you that was not gonna battle at all? I don't. You think about
Um,
it?
that's crazy because when Jazz came out here for the funeral, she asked, she was like, "Yo, are you still, going to do the
Tell me.
battle? Because if
Like,
not,
tell me. Huh?
people will understand." And
Right.
like I was preparing for the battle a little bit before my mom passed. You know what I mean? So it's not like I had nothing and then I had
Right.
to
Right.
like
Right.
just scramble stuff together. And nah, I was like, nah, my mom would have wanted me to do it. Like she definitely
Okay.
would have wanted me to do the performance. She would have been all for it. And I also just didn't want to delay my year. You know what I mean? I
Okay.
would have
Okay.
took
Okay.
that
Got you.
Chirac battle off, and I wouldn't have had a battle until like July. No
Right.
telling
Right.
when, no telling when. So
Right. Right.
I just didn't want to take a chance. So I just was like, no, I'm gonna do the battle. Even with everything I've been going through, like I was just gonna
Mhm.
channel all of that into the performance, and I mean that's what I pretty much did.
Yeah, that's what you pretty much did. Anything like that, though. Are you back?
Back in New Orleans.
No, no. In terms of this, right? Let's be honest. Your first battle Hall of Famer, right? This is
Oh, okay. Nigga said, are you back?
you know,
Nigga said New
yeah, no, no. I'm bad. Oh, I'm bad. Oh,
Orleans.
man. You're Mount Rushmore and everything like this. And anytime I speak
Right.
to Capo, especially Capo, the way that brother talks about you, man, Jesus Christ, you would think you're the queen of New Orleans. That brother salute you. Anytime Capo can salute you on my show,
Yes, I
he's
love Capo, man.
showing you love. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love Capo.
Yeah, man. And I say this again, I'm to be the dead horse. So I was in New Orleans when you battled Loso, and I gotta be honest, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Like the love they showed, the love they have for you in that building and anything like that. And I feel
Yeah,
like,
that's my city.
of course. But after
They
that battle,
fucking
I
me.
think you just went on a run. I still
Right,
stand by this, right? I still feel you and Vixen, in my opinion, was the best female matchup. Like I got Jazzy Coffee number 2, but I got
right,
you and Vix number 1. You know what I mean?
right.
How do you feel since Vixen battle, Loso battle, now this battle, Ice battle also, Ice also I guess
Yeah,
you know what
listen, I'm happy that I'm on the run I'm on. Like,
I mean?
and I honestly feel like if my T-top battle was in New Orleans, like
Okay.
it was supposed to be, it would have been even, it'd have been even
Why
crazy,
would
you
not
know what
have?
I'm
Oh
saying?
no, would not. Let me tell you why. He would have done that second round against you about chicken and all. That shit ain't gonna hit New Orleans, man.
He wouldn't have had it because I wouldn't have made no chicken. I wouldn't have made no chicken. He came up with that the night before. So that tells you how much shit he had. He wouldn't have used that in New Orleans because
Okay, I
he
got
wouldn't
you.
have
I
had
got
no
you.
chicken. But nah, but I definitely was like, because after when I came back for Loso, I had
Mm,
took a break from the Prestavia battle.
that's
So
right.
I haven't had battle from the Prestavia battle. And I had just went back to the drawing board on some things, just trying different flows and pockets and stuff. Cause I seen
Mm,
that was like one of the things the fans were saying. So I was like, yo, let me
mm,
try some different pockets, like trying to add in some like some fun. Like how I
right.
did with Vixen. I did the whole Kendrick Lamar shit in the third. Like with this one, I did the little Lil Wayne song. You know what I mean? Shit that you usually don't see from official. So
Right.
I'm just like just trying to try different things and just see what people fuck with. Honestly, I mean,
Well, you
because
got a
I do feel like the skill and potential was always there. You know what I mean?
right.
Like even before my Vixen, I mean my Prestavia battle, right?
Mm,
I still feel like I had a great year before that. That's when me and Jazz had the 2-on-2, which was
ooh,
female battle of the year. I battled
ooh,
Av, I battled
okay.
DNA, I battled KCJ. Like I was
Mm,
wild in that year too, but they just
mm.
didn't really fuck with that year like that. You know what I mean? I don't know why. They just didn't fuck with it.
What's the switch? What's the switch now? Because it seems like everybody back on the old train. I'm seeing Easy the Block Captain put tweets out there. I'm seeing other people put tweets out there.
Shout out to Easy, be fucking, you know, that's my boy. But yo, I don't know. Maybe it's like they missed me.
Okay.
I'm thinking of maybe it's a situation like that. Like, nah, we just like miss what old brain, like just how I am when I rap, like my punches that's back to back. Because I still feel like there's not a lot of no girl that raps like me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I rap like me. So I don't know, maybe the fans missed it or not, but either way, I'm just happy they happy with the product they getting.
You and Shyrack kind of sold this battle on social media before the battle happened. Was that?
Oh my God, she pissed me off, man.
You think so? I mean, the tweet you had
no,
was kind of
no, but the crazy thing is what started the tweet was me tweeting, damn, I heard Chirac choke versus Charlie Clips. Right. I see it's an ongoing trend. She respond, fuck you, you fat bitch. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up, what we doing? What we doing? We doing this? Because if we doing this, we could do this too. And I just didn't understand it because we had literally just set up the battle. So I was trying to promo, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to I was trying to promo, you feel me? I was trying to promo like, yo, you know, you be choking and shit. And I felt like she kind of went there, but she clearly takes choking personally, you feel me? But I felt like it didn't cause for all of that. Like, I felt like I kept the rap, like you should have kept the rap. So when she didn't keep a rap, I didn't keep it rap. But honestly, after that whole little thing, it was nothing else said, you know, because I know she had the Shuni battle she was preparing for, and she had this one. And like I said, she was still a good person at the end because, like, I know I didn't have to tell her like, yo, don't talk about my mama, you know what I mean? But I did send a message to her about, you know, having bars because even though somebody may not be talking about your mother, and they may have a bar like, I take your mama, bring her to the, you know, like people, and I wasn't sure if she knew or not. You know, I'm not gonna just put it on you to know something. You know what I mean? So nah, she responded. She was like, "Yo, official, you know, I never do that, condolences and stuff." And she didn't. She was definitely good about it and stuff. So I also felt like in the battle, she was a great sport. You know what I mean? Like, she was really a great sport. She took the battle amazingly. Like, that's what I loved about her. You know what I mean? That was my first time really meeting Shyrack. So I never really see her before. And she was so tiny and adorable. I was like, oh, she was that her little intro. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to bark. Oh, I feel so bad. She's so adorable. But nah.
Let me ask you this. I feel she had momentum coming into this battle because I don't know if you saw the Shuni battle. That was a good battle though. On Shuni.
Okay, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
We didn't see it. Okay, so that was a good battle though. That was a very
good battle.
It
was good? Okay.
Yeah, it was very good. It was the best battle on QB's card, in my opinion, the ladies. I said in my blog, Shuni and Shyrack was the best match by far. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, okay, you bringing that to the old battle. You know what I'm saying? Because previous, I thought she lost to Jazz, lost to Jerry West in the Clips battle. You know what I mean? But then she came back in this battle and everything like that.
Right.
Got busy and shit like that. I got a call like this. I had you with a 30. You know what I'm saying? I just thought you was just wilding first round, second round, third round, man. It was just, how you calling the battle?
I call it a 32. I do feel like she probably had bar the battle. That touch home shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, right?
Did you see me grab her? I said, bitch. I had to grab her like, nah, you got you one, you know what I mean? But I also just felt like, I always felt like, when we booked the battle, you know, it was the whole 90-second round, 2-minute cutoff. I knew I had it then. Like, I know when it comes to rounds that are that length, that she's slower. You know what I mean? Like, she kind of walk and finesse her way there. Like, I know I can just. So by time I'm like, yo, by the time she get to 8, I'm already on like 16. You know what I'm saying? So I already figured the battle would probably go that way. I do still think like she did good. I feel like she had good material. It's just certain things you can't like just not do out of nowhere, but things you got to work on, like vocal projection, which is what I was trying to say in the battle. Like, I feel like all those, like that type of shit matter when you get to these top type girls. You know what I mean? You get to the
That's right.
Jazz,
Yeah.
you get to the
That's
Caseys, the
true.
Hustles, the
Yeah.
Vixens, the
Yeah.
Coffee. Like your vocal projection probably one of the biggest things. You can't really just be there like timid and kind of, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? And battle rap is gonna make it. And then you already so small. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be small, you gotta be on your bully shit like Tory. Like you
Like
gotta be,
Tori
yeah,
Doe flow is
you
fire.
gotta be,
Her flow is fire. Tori Doe
yeah, you
fire,
gotta be
boy.
on your bully shit like Tory. So it's just some certain things like I just feel like she just have to work on. Like I just still feel like Shyrack is super fire. The pen is there, the
Right.
material's there. Like, and I'm always happy just to have other females that's up and coming, under us because we need it.
Educate me, because you've been there for a long time. Yeah, we want to see females progress, right? And let's be honest, if you leave Jazz 40, if y'all leave, it's gonna be a little stagnant, right? So we
Right,
need flames, we need coffee, we need the ladies, Vixen, we need them to flourish, right?
right.
Did Rack get you, Jazz, a little too early?
I do. I do feel like
Okay,
she got us too early. Like I feel
okay,
like these are like in game battles. Not so me because I've always been the type to take. You know, and
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like those type
that's
of girls.
right,
That's
that's
always
right.
been me. That's always been me.
You
So
got ice and everything like that.
I
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
would have took it anyway. You know what I mean? But I do feel like, like Jazz, that's not a person you
yeah.
just can get like that. You know what I mean? So her to get the Jazz, the
Yo, when
clips,
Jazz battle Shice Raw, I was like, Jazz battle Shice Raw. I'm going she battle
nigga.
like the
Imagine what she called me. I'm like, nigga, you better, bruh, I guess. But
right.
nah, but she had, Jax had got in her, giving people a shot bag, which is dope. But I do feel like, I mean, it's always a great opportunity to battle a top girl. It gets you more
Right,
looks, but like
right.
you really have to do certain things with those opportunities to stick out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I still feel like people respected her after the battle. Like
I love
nobody
Rack.
walked
I
out of
love
that
Rack.
battle saying, "Oh, Rack
Right.
is trash, throw away." Like
Yeah,
niggas still fans. Like she probably gained more fans. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like I'm pretty sure she did. So I don't know. I do feel like sometimes it be a little too early, but I also feel like the way female battle rap has been, it ain't been no ladder climbing. It ain't.
Right,
It's
right,
been
right,
past that. It's been. It's
right.
been past that. People just get who people can get them at this point. Like if your manager
Well,
can get it, they can get it.
well, for bragging rights, if you want to go in, if you ever want to tell Jazz this, hey says, I 30 Chirac, you got a 2-1 because I got Chirac won the first round against Jazz, but Jazz won the last 2 rounds.
She did
You
have a
got a
first round
30.
versus Jazz. She
She
did
got the
have.
first round.
She did.
She got the first
She
round.
was good
Yeah,
in
I
her
give her.
first. She was good in her
Yeah, I
first.
give
She
her
was
the
good in
first
her
round.
first.
Like that.
I mean, but like it ain't even a thing. Like, oh, I 32. This what we do
Right.
is Bardashian shit. Like this. This what
Yeah.
happens. You know what I mean? Like it's a couple people. All three of us battled. Like we really got some names under our belt. That's crazy.
Yeah, and all three of y'all had wins over the weekend. I had Jasmine the Hollow, I had KCB and
And that
Dale.
was another thing. First of all, I'm like, nah, Jazz just 30, Casey just 30. I gotta do something.
All
I'm
right, don't
like,
kill me.
nah.
I had the Hollow in the first round, though. Me and Jazz spoke about this a couple of days ago. We had a fight. Yeah, I know. We had a little tussle. I had Hollow in the first. I had Jazz. I gotta keep it real. I call it. I had you to 30, though. I had you to 30. And
Nah,
I
but that shit
Casey's
not
not.
no sweet. Not no sweet.
Man, what's your favorite round? Your favorite round in the battle? Gotta be that third, man. Oh, when you writing shit like freaky bitch, I bust better. When he talked me through it, come on, you can't write no shit like that, man. You can't
Nah,
write
I knew
no
that was one of them. I said, nah, this one of them ones, like right here. That's one of the ones. But my first was actually one of my faves, like just
Okay.
writing the whole while. Like I really like my first. Like even me, like I knew Shyrack was a direct rapper. Like she's
Right.
not no. So I'm like, I can't just randomly punch her. Like I gotta
Mhm.
talk about shit. That's why I started talking about, like Rack. Y'all trying to make Rack look bigger than she actually is. The tissue in the bra shit.
That
Like
was
just
crazy.
kind of like I was kind of like even parts where I was kind of like giving her advice. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, like Mark Lawrence from Blue Street dropping jewels on the rack, like just giving her jewels and shit.
Right.
Like I don't know, I feel like I was doing a little different shit. You feel me? You feel
And
me?
then
So
the
I don't
Sauce
know.
Walker, yeah, the Sauce Walker shit in the first round. Then you got a
Yeah,
little Wayne shit in the third round. Then you got niggas
yo,
screaming ooh wee. You got niggas screaming ooh wee in the building. It's
yo,
like, all
that
right, man.
shy a little buff. They gonna be digging holes. Nah, that was the one. That was my favorite bar. When I wrote that bar, I said, Hold up, nigga. We might be cooking with something. I'm doing this battle. I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
So
I don't know what they talking about.
how gratifying is for you as a battle rapper, right? Y'all write shit, right? And y'all writing shit for us to go crazy about, right? And then it lands the way you think it's gonna land. That's gotta be an adrenaline rush, huh?
Nah, that was amazing. Like, even the crowd, like, that was one of the best crowds I ever rapped in front of.
They loved you. They loved you,
They
boys.
kept that energy the same the whole night, no matter how long they stood there, how drunk they got. Like, them niggas was there to hear raps. They was there to hear raps. So the day one, when I heard them reacting like that, I said, "Oh, they reacted to everything. Oh, this my type of spot right here." Because I know I have the bars there. You know what I mean? I know I have a punch here. I know I have a punch here. Haymaker. So I'm like, yo, if it goes the way it should, yeah, this can be kind of crazy.
I'm from the murder capital. You just named after one. I like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's my talking. Look at you, Shyrack. You ain't even from Shyrack. You feel me? Like your name Shyrack. Like, now I just hope people, even with the 2 minute time limit, like I just hope people see the different things I try to just include in the battle.
It's funny you said about time limit, right? Because when I spoke to Chilla, he made it sound like everybody got time limits. A lot of niggas they stick the time limit.
Nigga, I was the only nigga that pulled the clock out besides Ab. I said, yo, niggas go feel the way they want to. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I hate to be that person, but these niggas is not sticking to the time. And I'm not used to writing 2 minute rounds. So I'm not about to let someone, especially like, have an advantage of me like that. You know what I mean? Like, especially someone that I know, if you let them rock, they're gonna go. You know what I mean? And then they're gonna be like, oh, the battle debatable. You know, like, but I feel like the fans are starting to catch on to that time limit shit, that niggas is over rapping the time and stuff like that. So yeah, nobody else was getting time, but I told them for sure, like, I'm timing this. And Shyrack was like, nah, I don't got over the time. She didn't write a second over the time too. So respect to her. She didn't write a second over the time.
Let me ask you, because you know better than me again, when you guys are 2 minutes, can every battle rapper get a lot done in 2 minutes though? Or do you feel some people can't, they gotta go over the time limit or they get their shit off though?
I mean, I feel like I don't know. I feel like everybody who went over the time limit OD'd. Like, I didn't feel like it was needed. I really didn't feel like it was needed. But I do feel like it's some rappers who 2 minutes just not enough for them to take a whole win home. Like, especially when you battling someone that punches more frequently than you. You know what I mean? Which is the situation with some people. So I do feel like it's a disadvantage to some and it's an advantage to some people. That's why regular battle rap rounds are like 3:30. You know, this whole 90-second 2 minute thing is not really normal for us. I mean, maybe before in battle rap, but not in our era. So, man, I don't know. Long as she rapped to the time, I was good.
Or he said throw up wrong sign and they're gonna have to fire you like John Morant. That was crazy, yo.
Yeah, the Deion Sanders, you the only reason Shy Low in the game. I was like, yo, niggas gonna fuck with that. They know Shy Low. They gonna be like, nah.
How gratifying is it for you though in 2025, right? As much as you done for this culture battle rap, right? You gave us 3 rounds though. Oh, some respect to your counterparts. Well, some niggas would give you 1 round and the other rounds like, all right, bro, I don't know this shit.
Right.
I don't like this shit no more. But you gave us round 1, round 2, and round 3.
Which I also feel like people are not used to from official. Like that's what I did all last year. Like last year I had a third for Vixen.
Yeah, you did.
A different type of third too. Like even so, like I just realized that a lot of my battles that people didn't like that much, I was writing down. You know what I mean? My first round was the craziest. Usually then my second round after that. And my third was always the weakest. It's the last thing I'm writing. So I just started placing rounds different. You know what I mean? I might write my first and put it second now. You know what I mean? Like I might put it third. So I'm just changing writing down. Always writing up in the battle. So that's what I've been actually changing, is trying to write up.
Getting 3-0 chance and all that, sis.
I know that's crazy. They told me that Let's Talk Battle Rap said I was top 5 performance. But number 5 for day 2, I said, oh shit, that was a lot of people on that card. And they was rapping. They was rapping. They was rapping, man.
You had a good weekend though?
I did. I lost my voice. Oh my God, I was so scared. fucking with Casey and
You and
Jazz.
Vixen turning up in the club. I saw you and Vixen turning up on your stories.
Yeah, but no, I lost the voice before the battle with Casey and Jazz screaming in the battle. I was up drinking tea all morning. I'm like, oh my God, I hope they have mics. Like, I really was so happy they had the mics back working because I really needed it. Like, I really, really needed it.
Let me show you how you big sis Shyrack, right? Oh, how you hugging somebody before they rap, boo? How was you hugging somebody? Oh, that shit look. That shit look crazy.
No, that look crazy. That dude, it my fault. It like, and when I hugged her, she didn't want to hug me back. And all in my head, I'm like, damn, what I do to her? Niggas like, nah, the battle's not over. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I'm so, I don't know.
I'm like, no, I gotta rap a verse, so she gotta rap.
I thought I went last, man. I thought that was the end of the battle, end of the round. I don't know. I was tripping. I was like,
you know what I say? My cousin said to me, man, hey, bro, this is where you know you win a battle.
I was tripping, bro. I swear I was tripping. I was tripping. I definitely was out of it. I was in a whole nother zone, man.
Oh, man. Coffee? This year?
Yes. It has to happen this year because I tried to ask for coffee last year. Year before that, it just ain't been turning out how I want. You know how it's supposed to, but yeah, I fucks with coffee. Coffee's hard. Like, she's one of them ones, man. And I would just love to like just go against coffee and have that type of battle. Like, I think it would be one for the books. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't think coffee can fuck with me. So yeah.
No. You think coffee can fuck with? That's gonna be a conversation, though, man. Who picks that battle up, though?
Good question. Who picks up? Where would you rather see the battle? Chrome, URL, TBL?
I don't, respectfully, not URL. They don't give me URL feel. I like TBL. I like
you. Now y'all said the TBL. The TBL just had the crazy. I like TBL. I like TBL
right now. They got the hot head. They got the hot head. Right now.
They got the.
But you know what though? You and Coffee though, in the trenches or Chrome ain't bad either though.
Right.
I ain't lying to you. I know Easy rock with you and shit too though. That would
yeah. Fucks with Easy. I'm not mad at that in there either. I'm not mad at that too. But I just want. I do feel like me and Coffee is a big battle. So I don't want. I'm not taking what I took for Shyrack for Coffee. So that's where some of the issues like we not doing that. We not doing that.
All right, let me recap my statements. Hey, URL. Y'all do got Gnome coming around the corner though. I ain't gonna
listen. I think it was always a URL battle to me. Before TBL and all that, I always wanted to battle. I'm like, nah, I'm saving this for URL. I feel like me and Coffee should happen on
URL, right?
Right, it was on URL, but I don't want to do it like I did with me and Vixen. Like, I feel like my Vixen battle went straight to the app. It wasn't pay-per-viewed. Like, it did get the love, but that's because the people made sure that it got that.
Right.
You know what I mean? The people make sure they bring it up. So I would love for us to be on a card that's pay-per-view where people can see it when it happens. So hopefully we can get that together. I definitely I want her. I tweet my verse. Like, what you doing? You outside this year, my verse? That'd be crazy on the Riot. On TBL. Geechee gotta see me. He talking about he coming to New Orleans to battle me. I'm like, oh, this is what you think you doing at Fonz. I also want Fonz this year. So,
yo, hold on. I ain't gonna hold you. I like you and Fonz though. You ready for this?
If it was supposed to. I figured that because it's a punching battle.
That's going, you and Fonz? And Fonz don't play with y'all though. Fonz don't play with y'all though.
I mean, he just lost to Lady J, so we ain't gonna act like he'll play. We ain't gonna act like he'll play. Well, not saying losing to Lady J is like wow, but he did just lose his last female battle, and he lost the Hustle. So
I love Lady J, but he ain't gonna come at you like that.
And he lost the Hustle.
Yeah, I also edge in the battle.
But Fonz is fire. Like, yeah, Fonz definitely. I wonder if they will have a Keys versus Queens this year.
Well, Hitman just had his Kings vs. Queens. He just had his version of Kings vs. Queens. I don't know
That's
you all
true.
doing on. I don't know you all brothers doing on that.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know either. But you know, it's still Team URL. It's still my peoples. Hit
Absolutely.
me up. Hit me up if y'all got some. You know, we still fab.
So, are you active? Are you active moving forward? How many more battles for the rest of the year you see yourself having?
Yeah, my verse.
My verse.
Geechee 5.
So those battles you want this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those battles I want this year.
Okay.
I wanted Shayna too. Shayna actually. That's a battle we ate. But I don't know what's going on with Shay. I don't want to, you know, like, but if she is outside, I do feel like official versus Shayna Ashley is crazy, especially on Chrome. On Chrome, that's a fire-ass battle, I feel.
Somebody brought this to my attention. You're screaming Bash Money now? Or you always scream Bash Money? Am I missing something?
I've always, this is my first time. This is my first time saying it in the battle.
My cousin, bro, he's like, bro, she Bash Money now? I said, what you mean she Bash Money? He said, bro, just scream Bash Money. I said, you sure, bro?
I did, yeah, because that's my New Orleans niggas. I'm not gonna have a crew in New Orleans and my niggas is rapping and nice and they want me to support them and be down with them. Like, fucking right. Like, yo, it's Bash Money shit. It's New Orleans shit. And, you know, just to even have Capo, you know what I mean? Like, another star from New Orleans is huge for me.
I love that
it was lonely at the top, man. It was lonely. I'm happy I could share this with my people. Capo is one of them ones.
When does Rock Lee get a chance to dance with you?
I actually said I wanted Rock Lee this year. That's why I dissed the versus Big Ice.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I skipped out on that. That's the battle I also want this year. Yeah, I'm gonna give Rock. I'm gonna give Rock what she asking for. Rock wants this battle. Rock Lee wants this battle. I'm gonna give Rock Lee what she asking for. That's all I can say.
I don't know, Rock. Hey, Rock, I love you, little sis. I don't know. Rock, you sure you want this, Rock? You sure?
Yo, she sure. We was in the spaces. They was talking. They was calling me DNA. Talking about I'm killing all the new girls. So when they said it, she was like, couldn't be me. That's what she said in the spaces. Couldn't be me. I'm like, all right, Rock.
Okay.
Talk your shit, Rock.
Man, listen, man. We love you, man. We love what you're doing for
I love y'all too, man.
Yeah, man. Sweetheart, once again, you put on a clinic. You put on a great performance, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, O.
No problem. Thank you. Love y'all.
Love you, mama. Peace and love. Shout out to Official. Y'all know the vibes already. You heard?